my name is Laura Nowak, and I am the School Library Media Coordinator at Scotts Ridge Elementary School in Apex. Here to talk to you a little bit about our MTAC team using our library media program portfolio. To give you a bit of background, when I first started in this role, the library was mainly just for circulation, kids to come and check out books, which is important, but not everything a library has to offer. So our MTAC team has really worked over the past several years to correct that. So I'm going to show you in our evidence and reflection here, starting with 1819, what we had going on for us here with our expected outcomes and how we did on those. So over the course of the 1819 year, we really were trying to use the library space for more than just open circulation, with flexible time slots for research, open circulation, technology integration, and partnering with me and classroom teachers. So we started by offering Google Classroom professional development. Now, this was before COVID, and Google Classroom wasn't as big as it is now. So we offered a 101 session and a 102 session to sort of differentiate for our teachers, for those who are new to Google Classroom and those who already had experience with it. As a media coordinator, I met with and supported the PLTs and went to all their PLT meetings at least twice a month, which was a huge administrative push to get that schedule worked out so that I could do that and attend those grade level meetings to collaborate and partner with those teachers. We also changed the media center schedule from a fixed schedule to a flex schedule, which was also a big administrative thing. They had to rework our schedule to make that happen. But this way, checkout was not limited to a specific time. Teachers could come when they wanted. There was multiple things happening in the media center. We'd have books being checked out. We'd have research happening, collaborative projects going on. The media center became sort of the hub of our school for teaching and learning. Again, teachers could then sign up for using the space in different areas for research, technology, or collaborating with me. Also, again, I attended the PLTs because we were trying to really increase collaboration across the grade levels, specialist classes, and with community partnerships. We did a lot of authors visits, both local and some with Skype. We also had some authors from around the country come. We partnered with some other schools to help share that cost. We had a pilot come in. He was a Delta Airlines pilot. Well, he's now retired, and talked to our fourth graders about the Wright brothers. And he still comes in every year and does this with our classes. In December, we partnered with Apex Friendship High School. They're just down the road from us with their AOE students who brought STEM activities to many of our grade levels. And we also did Hour of Code. Our technology teacher partnered with SAS educators to do that. And one of the big pushes that we had was to get inquiry into our research projects. And a lot of teachers collaborated with me on their research projects in the media center, or I'd come to their classroom. And one of the big pushes was for curated resource. So you can see some of the resources here for different grade levels from across that school year. And then in 19 and 20, our big push was on digital portfolios, as that was the county's really big push at that time. So our digital portfolio team became a part of our MTAC team. So they were both one and the same, but we also had additional members so we made sure every grade level or area of the school, including SPED, was represented. We did a lot of training on digital portfolios and professional development, which was huge for our administrators to be a part of. They are actively a part and attend all of our MTAC meetings. So they were able to help us plan the professional development for our staff with digital portfolios. We also partnered with our technology teacher to teach students some of the Google basics like warehousing, digital warehousing in her classes in the technology lab. And then one of our big pushes with MTAC was to check in quarterly with our grade levels to see how things were going with portfolios, to hold them accountable and to see what else they needed. So you can see here our first 2 quarter check-ins are listed. You can see that they were answering how the initiative was going, what the MTAC team can do, and other questions and comments or concerns. And we use this information to drive our next professional development sessions with our staff members. We only have the first 2 quarters listed here because at the end of quarter 3, we were all home with COVID. So the last thing that we have in here for digital portfolios, we put together a scope and sequence. Our digital portfolio team did, and our MTAC team promoted that school-wide so that we can have everybody in the whole school using the same language and following the same protocol. So we knew what technology expectations there were at every grade level, and you can see vertical alignment here for each grade level. Also a big push from our administrators to support that and require that of all of our teachers so that our whole school was on the same page. And also, I am the chair of our school improvement team. So we actually ended up adding an indicator to our school improvement plan that included the digital portfolios to hold us accountable and to collect data. So it is actually built in as a part of our school improvement team. And while we were working on that, we were implementing the Chromebook rollout and had our digital DLCs come out and lead some staff development and professional development, both during school hours on work days, and then we also offered power half-hour sessions after school.